The International Olympic Committee has the honor to announce the host city of the Olympic Winter Games 2022.
In just 6 months, China will host the Winter Olympics.
Beijing.
But for many human rights advocates, that's nothing to celebrate. In fact, the Beijing Games may be among the most controversial in recent history. China has locked up over 1 million Uyghur Muslims in places like this re-education camp in its northwestern region of Xinjiang. Many were jailed for having a beard or reading the Quran. It's genocide, according to many rights groups. But International Olympic Committee Chief Thomas Bach says such issues don't concern the organization. The Olympics, he says, cannot be political.
As a non-governmental organization, we have neither the mandate nor the capability to change laws of sovereign countries. We cannot solve human rights issues which generations of politicians were unable to solve.
But that rationale seems offensive to many Uyghurs.
Let me ask this, is genocide a political issue? Is mass rape of the innocent women, is that a political problem? Living in an Orwellian hell of surveillance, innocent people put in concentration camps, is that a political thing?
Roshan Abbas is a Uyghur whose sister, a retired medical doctor, was jailed on terrorism charges. Since then, Abbas has turned to activism. One of her main focuses is the Olympics.
The struggle of the Uyghurs is not just about us.
She's calling for a boycott, even though that would deprive many athletes of their chance to compete.
When we talk about athletes missing out, it's missing the point entirely that Uyghurs are missing their entire families. The Uyghurs are dying, and they have had their property, dignity, loved ones, and their very lives are stripped away.
Human Rights Watch is calling for diplomats and other officials to boycott the event.
Because by attending the event, it's they can be used as a tool by the Chinese government to legitimize, their crimes against humanity and other numerous human rights violations.
It's not yet clear how big the boycott will be. Even some in the U.S. are reluctant to participate. The IOC, meanwhile, says it must remain neutral.
They have not publicly criticized Beijing for any of its human rights violations, not to mention talking about, moving the Olympic to any other place. The IOC is far, far from doing anything meaningful.
So in 6 months, the Beijing Games will begin, with a massive cloud of controversy hanging over them. Bill Gallo, VOA News, Seoul.